What is going on, everybody? Chris Williams here, back with another episode of the Grow Your Side Business podcast, where I help you as an ambitious employee learn how to grow a profitable side business. The new Side Hustle Secrets course is out right now. So guess what? You can go grab it. If you're trying to figure out how do I take what's in my head and actually put it out in the marketplace in a way that can make it profitable and maybe even make, one time more or two times more or three times more what I'm earning in my day job, you want to go grab the Side Hustle Secrets course. Down in the description below, or you can go to growyoursidebusiness.com. You'll be able to go there and access the course from there. Today's episode is really cool because sometimes I like to do a look back, right? Sometimes you need to understand that you've made progress by looking back and going, wow, look how far we've come. So this episode is all about some of the top highlighted moments from episodes that we did in 2022. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of my favorite moments and things that we were able to gather from all the conversations that we had from just this year alone. So without further ado, let's hop right in. So this first episode I want to highlight is from an episode early in the year. I had an opportunity, if you ever had a spontaneous moment that turned out to be a good thing, this was one of those moments. So I had an opportunity to sit down with the incredible David Shands. Now, if you don't know who he is, I don't know what you're listening to, but you should definitely be tapped in to the Social Proof podcast with he and Donnie Wiggins. I'm going to tell you right now, them as a duo is probably the best thing going right now on YouTube. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in this mastermind. I'm saying I listen to a lot of shows. I see a lot of what's going on. They share a lot of relevant content. They share a lot about their lives. But one of the cool things is that they're masters at building community. And so he gave me an opportunity on the spot to just interview him, and we threw it on the show. So check out a clip from the episode.
I wanted to get more from my job than the tips. So I started getting really into personal development, listening to a lot of Jim Rohn, just a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of motivational speakers. And I realized that if I wanted to be better, if I wanted to have a better situation in my life, I just have to be a better person. My friend Myron said something to me about a month ago. He said, everyone is doing 100% of what they can do given who they are today. So while I was at 25, I was given 100% effort being who I was, a young, dumb, ambitious 25-year-old that was always looking for money. So I would go to my tables, and every table I have to give the same presentation. Hello, my name is David Shands. The fish of the day is salmon and mahi. It comes with broccoli and mashed potatoes. This is the soup of the day. What can I get you to drink? But I noticed that I would slur my words and I would say fish of the day as if it was one word, fish of the day versus fish of the day. And I knew I would be speaking and teaching and training all over the world. And I knew if I couldn't at least pronunciate my words, I'll never get to my goal. So dozens of times every single day, I get an opportunity to be more clear in my speech. Hello, my name is David. Welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. The fish of the day. No, I'm sorry. The fish of the day is. I go to the table. Hey, the fish of the day. The fish of the day is. Now that seems really, really small, and it seems really, really insignificant to the people that are listening right now. But that changed my life because it gave me an opportunity to get in the gym of pronunciating my words. And then I'm starting to see, if we're working at the Cheesecake Factory, how can I sell more cheesecake? Not for the job, not for the tips, but if I couldn't sell somebody a $7 cheesecake, how the heck am I going to sell them a $25 t-shirt? So if I can get to the point where I can sell more cheesecakes and I can get them to buy more liquor and I can get that lady to get one, if I can convince this lady to get one more glass of wine at my table to have an amazing day, I knew I can get someone, instead of buying one t-shirt, they could buy two. I got way more from my job than money. But people are so focused on the fact that they hate their job that they're missing something. So that was once I realized that, everything changed for me.
The next one that I want to highlight is a really cool conversation. We had been traveling a good bit, and I happened to run across somebody, and we were having this conversation about finding solutions inside of problems. it kind of got me to thinking about, like, how is it that these businesses get built, right? Like, how do people find these businesses? Well, a lot of it is understanding the power of a problem and a solution. And so that was the title of this episode. You can go check out the full content, but let's take a snippet look right now. We have got to become the ultimate version of solving problem person in our life. If you want things to take off in your life this year, if you want to find out just how much of a bad woman or man you are, start getting good at bringing solutions now. There's no reason to wait. Every problem that arises, because they will show up, you know that already. If you've been alive 2 seconds, there's a problem going on in the world. Tesla was named the most efficient and economic something automobile company on the planet, because there's one thing that Elon Musk, a Jeff Bezos, these powerhouse people, there's one thing that they have in common: actually trying to solve a problem. There are going to be a million problems that pop up, but they approach those problems with solution-based thinking. They don't approach problems to just talk about a problem. Years ago, Elon Musk said, I want to create an eco-green friendly automobile company. I'm going to build the first luxury electric vehicle. 10, 12, 13 years ago, that was a joke. Luxury and electric vehicle? Get out of here. Nobody's trying to hear that. Therein lied the problem. Not only the problem wasn't just people's mentality towards it. The problem was technology. The problem was the how. The problem was financially. The problem was getting an entire human race to believe that this is even possible. But Elon Musk and other people who actually achieve stuff in their life, they don't focus on the problem. They focus on waking up every day and saying, I'm going to work one step closer towards the ultimate solution, because they wake up every day as a human saying, I am solution based. You know, it's important that we all understand our actual value, because I think for many of us, if you look at a ladder, right, we are the rung on the ladder that many people tend to step on when it comes to our career. And that's just something that I've noticed that happened in my own life, where you get so focused on being that rung, you get so focused on creating that identity in that role, in that title, that you forget that you actually add value to the entire marketplace, not just to that one area. And so I wanted to share a piece of what we share inside of the Side Hustle Secrets, and it's something called the Triangle of Value. So I talk about the Triangle of Value, why it's so important, and how you can actually leverage that inside of the marketplace, no matter what you do with your current day job. So check out this particular episode called The 3 Reasons Why Some Get Paid More Than Others. So check this out. Thing that's at the very top of our triangle comes with our profession. What is a profession? So if you go look up the definition of profession, it's a paid occupation, especially one that involves prolonged training and formal qualification. Here's what I know. You have been doing your job quite well for a very, very long time. I used to hear people say, now I've been doing my job for 20, 30 years. Like, as an executive coach in the in financial services for one of the largest financial firms around the country, in the world, I would say, yeah, I've been doing my job for, 15, 16 years, right? Well, it's not that you've been doing the job 15 or 16 years. Most of us have been delivering one thing over and over and over again for a length of time, 15 or 16 years. The titles don't mean anything. CEO, no, what do I get paid to do as the CEO, right? Oh, I run the marketing department. No, what is it that you get paid to do in the marketing department? You are not a department. You are not a object, right? You're not an object. I work in legal. No, what do you get paid to do in legal, right? I'm an attorney. No, what do you get paid to do as an attorney? Why is this important? Why am I drilling this? because many of us don't even know how to talk about what we do. All right, we're going to keep it moving here on the Grow Your Side Business podcast. We're taking a look back, man. Look back at 2022 of some of my favorite personal moments with on the show. All right, now this next one is something that I really wanted to share from my perspective, because I realize that so many of us are dealing with a challenging moment in our career, which is, what do I do when I get laid off? What happens when an unplanned layoff happens? How do I cope? How do I start moving forward? And so I want you to take a look at a snippet from an episode that I did called How to Bounce Back After an Unexpected Layoff. And hopefully that particular full episode will give you some things to think about before you get laid off. But more importantly, even if it's happened to you, maybe you can employ some of these things that I share. Take a look. Get it out. That's right. I need you to get these feelings out of your head, out of your body, and into the ear of someone that you trust. Anytime we keep feelings bottled up, the problem is that the longer we keep something bottled up, the more that it's kind of starting to boil. And then unfortunately, all of that resentment, mad, bitterness will start to spill over on the people that we love the most. We'll snap at our spouse, very short with our kids, not really talking to our loved ones. It just becomes a problem because we're not willing to just talk about it and say, hey man, this sucks. I hate the fact that I got laid off. All right, y'all. This has been a great memory lane experience of going down of all of the Grow Your Side Business podcast favorite moments of mine from 2022. This last one I want to leave you with is something that really had helped me really think through, like, what do you do as you consuming all of this content and you're learning from experts and you're getting all this guru information, and like, what do you do, right? Like, for some of us, if you're like me, a lot of times you get so much information, you do nothing because your brain is just full of stuff. And what I realize is that for too many of us, where the tension lies is you're following an expert, you're listening to a guru, and then it's like, well, when do I actually listen to my gut? Right? So I want you to take a look at this episode that I did just a few weeks ago called Experts and Gurus and When to Follow Your Gut. Take a look. What I see is multiple ways that I get distracted by experts. Distracted by all the credit gurus, all the real estate gurus, small business gurus. Doesn't that look like an accurate depiction of you and I today? These right here, trends, FOMO, scarcity, and unknown, tell me if this is not the truth for you right now. If you were watching David Shands and consuming all of his information and you loved what he was doing with the podcast, and why would you back away from all of what he was doing? Instead of being a producer of my own content, I was too busy consuming. And the challenge that most of us have, whether you're a solopreneur or entrepreneur, building your side business, is it's easy to become go back into consumerism, and you just spend all of your time consuming your favorite experts and gurus information, and you're not even executing on the thing that you have that is your business. Hey, well, that does it for another episode of the Grow Your Side Business podcast, where we took a look back at all of what we were able to talk about in 2022 and some of our favorite highlighted moments. I cannot wait to see what comes next based on what you share and my experiences as I help you grow a profitable side business. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the Side Business Builders community. Hope you have a great day. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.